guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking all about spring sensations. Spring is quickly approaching and I had to come through for you guys with a list of fragrances that I think will be perfect for the spring months ahead. This one is a sparkling floral fragrance which makes it perfectly suited for the spring. This one is so beautiful to me. It has sparkling citrus as well as some fruity notes of peach, and it is just absolutely beautiful. This one captures your attention for sure, and I really like it. The next one on my list comes from the house of Victoria's Secret. This is Bombshell Celebration, and this is or was a limited edition. I don't think it can be found anymore. To me, the composition is very similar to Jimmy Choo's I Want You in how sparkling and bright it is in the opening. There are some fruity notes that give it a nice subtle sweetness, but not too much. You also have some woodsy notes in there as well as pink peony. I definitely think it gives that perfect bubbly, light, carefree type of feel. It's pretty, very pretty. That's the word I would use to describe this one. Like I said, it was a limited edition. Finding it online might be a tad bit difficult, or it might be overly priced depending on where you get it. The next fragrance on my list is Idole from Lancome. Some people dislike the packaging. I do not mind it. I feel like it's very travel friendly. You can simply slip it in your purse, your bag, and you should be okay. The bottle was recently redesigned because people complained a lot that it did not stand alone. Whenever you purchase a fragrance now, you will see that the base is a bit larger. Since the release of the original Idole, we have the Idole Aura, which is a salty vanilla fragrance. I've put it in my cart quite a few times and taken it out, but I do love Idole Aura as well. I do not like the intense version. I have a purse spray of that one and it's not my favorite. Idole is extremely beautiful, very feminine, and it makes the perfect spring fragrance in my opinion. We have that bright bergamot in the opening, so we have some citrus notes. We also have juicy pear and peppercorn. So the floral notes in this are rose and jasmine. In the base, we have white musk, vanilla, cedarwood, and patchouli. I always get so many compliments when I wear this one. It is long lasting on my skin. Aura is kind of on my radar, and I will probably add it at some point. The next fragrance I have comes from the house of Givenchy. We are talking about Irresistible or Irresistible by Givenchy. So compared to the ones I've talked about, this one does come off a little bit sweeter, which I do not mind. This one is like a beautiful fruity floral with some woody undertones. It has sparkling pear in the opening, and you have that beautiful rose. It's like a very soft pink rose in my opinion. That is what I imagine when I smell this. To me, this one can be worn year-round. There is also the Eau de Toilette version, which I have not sniffed. So I imagine it might be slightly lighter than this. I think this one is super feminine and I really enjoy wearing it. Like I said, it can be used year-round, but I think it will make a great option during the spring months. So Irresistible by Givenchy. My spring sensations list would not be complete without Fiori by Giorgio Armani. This one is just so beautiful. If you have not sniffed this yet and you ever get a chance to, please take a sniff. This fragrance embodies femininity to the max. Like, it is so feminine, so pretty, so sophisticated, so innocent at the same time, very youthful. I love this one. In the C range of fragrances in my collection, I think Fiori might just be my favorite one. Now, longevity and projection, you know, but I don't mind reapplying and I really truly enjoy this one. I believe that this is discontinued, unfortunately. It's probably super hard to find, but not impossible. So if you can get your hands on this one, grab it. The next one on my list is super popular. You either love it, you hate it. Some people love to hate it. I'm talking about Flowerbomb by Viktor and Rolf. I mean, who does not love this beautiful floral bouquet of amazingness? Because I surely do. It is beautiful. It smells amazing. You will get compliments non-stop. Like, I love it so much. And I think it's absolutely beautiful. This one is classified as a warm and sweet gourmand. It lasts pretty long on my skin. And it is jasmine, orange blossom, and patchouli. All notes that I enjoy. Very sophisticated and definitely always on my spring list because why not? I recently talked about my first fragrance from the house of AMOUAGE. So recently I talked about AMOUAGE Dia, my very first fragrance from the line. Since then, I have added a second one that I will be doing a dedicated video on. But today we're only talking about Dia. The reason Dia Woman makes it to my list is because it is the epitome of a floral fragrance. And you cannot think spring without thinking floral, right? It has so many notes in there. You get a little bit of everything and you cannot pinpoint a specific thing, at least in my opinion. On first spray, you get a clean vibe, a sweet vibe, a very floral vibe. Like I said, a little bit of everything. It lasts very long. It projects really well. Definitely not for everyone. I put it in the classic category. If you watched my previous video, I definitely categorize that as being a classic Chanel-esque type of vibe. These are extremely pricey, so if you cannot get your hands for a sniff, be sure that you are selecting it because of the notes, if the notes appeal to you, because this one is unique, not for everybody. I enjoy it. So it's a vibrant and sophisticated daytime fragrance. It is advertised as being a daytime scent. Very, very interesting. So AMOUAGE Dia makes my list of spring sensations. Next fragrance on my list makes repeated appearances on my channel because I love it so much. If I could not get my hands on this one for whatever reason, I would definitely pay top dollar to get it back in my collection. I'm talking about Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. The classic, sexy, long-lasting, sophisticated, just name it. You can find that in that bottle. She is giving rich vibes. She is giving all the vibes and I am into it. As you can see, I've given her quite a bit of love compared to my other fragrances. I have Coco Mademoiselle in so many versions. The nighttime scent, the eau de toilette, just name it, I got it. Just name it, I got it. Coco Mademoiselle is a gem to me. It is a great balance of sweet but bold and sharp at the same time. Basically, I would say this one is bright, bold. It has a lot of depth to it. It is not your basic fragrance. It is very much Chanel in every sense of the word. And it has that Mademoiselle DNA that is unmistakable in my opinion. Love, love, love this one. Next up, we have Libre by Yves Saint Laurent. This one smells like money to me, honey. This one smells like money. I love this fragrance. I've tried the intense version and I actually like it as well, but I love the original. This one just speaks like class, opulence. I was having some technical difficulties, so if the lighting has changed, I apologize. Libre has a comforting aspect to it because it has lavender in it. It's also very bright at the same time because of that orange blossom. And you have a touch of vanilla as well. The orange blossom is something that I get almost immediately. On me, it smells absolutely gorgeous and I cannot get enough of Libre. The idea of Libre is to give you that sense of freedom, basically living life on your own terms. I love that concept. I love the name. I love the fragrance bottle. I love the design of it. It is absolutely gorgeous. The next one on my list is Chanel Chance. Chanel Chance is, to me, a little bit younger than Coco Mad, but equally sophisticated, equally feminine. This one is an eau de toilette, but it performs like an eau de parfum. I always say this because it's true. The longevity, the projection on there is absolutely incredible, actually. At this point, I don't even recall what the major difference is with the parfum, but the toilette is just stunning in my book and just very, very rich. The next one is one that hasn't gotten much wear from me, but it is perfect for spring. This is Sun-Kissed Hibiscus. Absolutely nothing to do with hibiscus. If we're being honest, the name does not match the fragrance. There's no hibiscus in the composition of this fragrance, so very misleading if you ask me. But that aside, the bottle does have a hibiscus though, and it's so pretty. This is classified as a fresh solar fragrance. It is light and airy to my nose, and I guess when you sniff it, it gives you that vibe of hibiscus. I mean, I am from the islands, so I know what hibiscus smell like, so it is not too far-fetched, you know? To me, this would also be great during the summer, so don't be surprised if it makes another appearance in some type of summer list. I detect more of the white florals the frangipani. The floral notes definitely come out on this one more. I do have a dedicated video on this. In case you're interested, you can go sniff it at Ulta, at Sephora. It's very accessible, and I am into it. The next one comes from the house of Dior. We have J'Adore. I don't feel like it ever gets old. It's a very beautiful fragrance if you're into that scent profile. When I spray this fragrance, it has a very beautiful sparkling opening. This is a favorite of many of my friends and acquaintances. So, I mean, it never goes out of style. The bottle, I feel like, is iconic. It was like the first of its kind when it was first launched. So love the gold detailing, love this fragrance. There are other versions from the range that I also like a lot. This is just your classic beautiful floral, and I love her as well. So this one is Tera di Gioia by Giorgio Armani. This one to me is a perfect everyday fragrance. If you are in doubt, you can reach for this one. It has the perfect balance of, I feel like, woodiness mixed with the floral notes. My love for almond notes in fragrances has definitely increased. I have quite a few fragrances now with almond in it somehow, whether it has an almond note or an almond accord. You have equal parts sweetness, warmth, and vibrance to make this a perfectly safe everyday fragrance. I love the packaging. It's very pretty to me. The fragrances from this line are actually amazing. One of my favorites from Giorgio Armani is Acqua di Gioia. We've reached the end of my spring sensations. I hope you enjoyed it. Join the conversation down below and share with us what you will be wearing this spring. Thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.